Hello everyone, I am so excited to be coming to you today from, well, I'm actually at home, so I'm not real excited about that. But we wanted to go ahead and do a home vlog because we thought this information might possibly be helpful to other people. We live in the Midwest, most of you guys know that. We practically live in Florida at all the parks and everything. With living in the Midwest, you have wonderful snow. And with the snow, we have a solution that we've used now for quite a few years. It's probably been about 10 years or more that we've actually owned this. We've had this plow now for quite a while, and we use it in a way that is not advertised that it's supposed to be used this way. But it works amazing, and so we thought other people might actually get some decent use out of this idea. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what it is that we do. So this is what we do. Most people, they put a plow on the front of a truck. That's the way we had it for a lot of years. But for about 10 years, we've always just hooked it up on our Reese hitch that we use for the boat or the jet ski. And this way works amazing. It actually kind of floats. And originally it was a Snowsport personal utility plow. That's still the name of the plow, but the company name is what, Joe?
It's called AgRecover.
AgRecover.
So it's agrecover.com.
AgRecover.com.
And they sell the Snowsport snow plows.
So I'm going to show you close up so that you know how to hook it in. So the way this hooks in, just your typical Reese hitch, the full-size typical one that you use for boats and everything. And it just hooks right into that. You've got this bracket. These things are not handles. That actually slides down on the plow. And this plow will end up floating on the snow as he backs up. It kind of pushes it down, and then he goes over the curb across the street and kind of pushes it up on the curb. But it does an amazing job. At our age, getting out there and shoveling, at any age, getting out there and shoveling, it sucks. And it's super cold here right now. My fingertips feel like they are frozen. But this works amazing because our old one, we used to have one of the big, heavy steel plows, and we've got a rock driveway. I don't know why we have a rock driveway. Why the hell do we have a rock driveway? With the rock driveway, the old steel plow would push all the rock into the yard, and then in the spring it was out there raking the rock out of the grass. So by doing it this way, this is amazing because it actually leaves a thin layer on the rock of the snow. And so it gives you a little bit more bite anyway, but it doesn't push the rock around near as much. Every once in a while I'll have a little bit in the spring, but not too much, because he'll usually push the majority out and kind of up at the curb, and then the rest of it then he'll kind of bring out this way. But it's too difficult to rake all the rock and stuff, so this is an easier way to do it. As you back up, it kind of locks into gear and then pushes, and as you go forward it kicks it back and then it floats. It's lightweight enough that Joe and I can put it on together. I'm no strong person, but two people can pop that thing in there real easy. Then we put locks on it, but we don't really leave it on the SUV. You wouldn't get very good gas mileage with that heavy thing hanging on the back, but it's easy to take off and put away. But I thought I'd go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a peep show as to how this works, so that way you can see maybe this is something that would work for your needs also. So let's go ahead and check this out.
Make sure you're in four-wheel drive lock. And then a lot of the vehicles nowadays have a backup warning sensor. Turn that off, because otherwise it'll see something right behind you and it'll give you a warning as you're backing up. So just hit that button, turn your warning off, and it'll be fine.
Nice. So now you just put it in reverse. See how it's kind of kicking back, and then it just starts pushing. For those of you who know us, we don't necessarily do things the way we're supposed to do. We're not very politically correct. So see, he pushes it on the far side of the neighbor's driveway, and that way it's not being re-plowed back into his driveway. It's being plowed away from it. So it kicks back up, and it will float. Just kind of cleaning up the edges a little bit. So I just kind of lifted up and floated. Once again, kind of a redneck way to do things, but that's all right. It works. And now you can see that it basically did a nice little lap here. There's a little bit left here on the driveway, but it's really not much. It took it down to gravel without pushing the gravel all out. It's an awesome way to clear your driveway, especially for us. We've got a long driveway. It's about 100 feet long. That's a lot of shoveling, and I've done it before. So, a lot of times. So this plow works amazing. Super simple, lightweight, cost effective. Didn't really cost a tremendous amount. Joe says they now have a hookup for the front of pickup trucks for this particular utility plow. So it's amazing. I absolutely love this plow. We just thought this might be helpful for some of you guys that maybe you live in a colder climate also. Cheap, easy way to take care of a problem. So when you're all done, you just lift that back up and it pops onto that arm. And then he puts the locks on it,
Yeah,
just so it can't pop off.
So just a retainer on one side, and then on the other side, I go ahead and just put a master lock on it.
But like I said, we're not going to leave this on here.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have that if you are going somewhere, and like we'll sometimes go and plow out other people's driveway. I shouldn't say we, because I don't. Joe does it. But amazing way to take care of the mess in your driveway, or your parents or your friends or whoever. About a third of the price of the hydraulic plow. That's our redneck tip of the day. If you're new to this channel, please hit that like and subscribe and ring bell notifications so you don't miss out on the latest and greatest. Also, please don't forget to check out some of our other great videos we have on the parks, the rides, resorts, resort rooms, Skyliner rides, day trips, car shows, outdoor pizza oven videos, Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure, and Disney World. Thank you so much for watching.